The great warrior Napoleon's definition of military genius was the person who could do average thing when everyone around him is losing his mind. What I think he meant was the final outcome is more dependent on other person's blunder than your own intelligence. And I thought this applies beautifully to investing too. An occasional great decision can quickly become irrelevant if you don't avoid the blunders that move the needles of investing even more. So in this video, I thought I'll talk about those 5 unfortunate traits that prevents you and me as an investor from doing the average thing. And I thank Morgan Housel for the content of this video. So let's assume you write a computer code and it works. You can take the credit for it. And if it doesn't, the code was wrong. Simple, black or white. But this doesn't really apply to investing because there are so many forces that are colliding at once, like economy, politics, market, psychology, business, that you can almost certainly create a narrative on why it did work and why it actually didn't. And most of the times, if it works, it is because of your great decision-making capabilities, and if it doesn't, it is probably because of external forces, and most commonly, it is the policymaker. It's a most comfortable mindset. But an iron rule of investing is that nothing is certain, and at best you can do is to put the odds of success in your favor. That's it. The earlier you realize this, the better it is for you. So do you know what is a normal disaster? Let's assume that the market never crashed, making it zero risk product. And when there's zero risk product, the money flows, making the markets expensive, and that will make it fragile. And when things are fragile, they break. If you believe in this logic, things like huge market crash that are characterized by words like shocking, surprising, unexpected are all but foreseeable. The timing of it is definitely not predictable, but the occurrence is inevitable. And this is what makes it hard for investors from doing average things, because they believe in these small breaking. But the point is, even the regular breakages cannot stop your portfolio from growing in the longer run. You please keep in this thing, especially in your mind. Corrections are normal. So let's talk about experienced investor. Markets are volatile and businesses are ruthless. This was true 100 years back and will be true 100 years from now too. The observation that you've had are very, very specific to an era in the past. And the more granular it is, you can be almost certain that it will not repeat itself. So your experience as an experienced investor will be appreciated only if you can differentiate between what is useful and what will never repeat again. If not, you will get anchored to a certain thought and will stop seeing the world as is versus what it should ideally be as per your experience. Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman says the key to investing is to have a well-calibrated sense of your future regret, and this is what forms the key for understanding all types of risk. But unfortunately for most investors, they test the boundaries of risk tolerance only when they blow past them, and this is where the trouble starts. There is going to be financial bludgeoning when you end up selling at the lowest point, and psychological bludgeoning of the scars of your ordeal when you become once bitten, twice shy. Fifth and the final point is influence. It happens all the time. If you take cues and get influenced by people who are playing a different ball game altogether, you are bound to get fooled and get lost, because different games have different set of rules and goals. Actually, it goes beyond investing. How you save, how you spend, how do you see money, or what is your retirement goal, what are your perceptions of risk, are all getting influenced every time by people around you who actually may be playing a different ball game altogether. So hence it is always good to be watchful and play the game that is right for you. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching and have a good day.